What's up, guys? It's the Doza, and we are back here on the Dozacraft SMP server, and it has been a little while. We're in 1.7 now, and I took a break for a little while because a couple weeks before 1.7 came out, GTA 5 came out, and I bought that, and then shortly after GTA 5 came out, then they released the GTA 5 Online, which is completely different now compared to the other GTAs in the sense that multiplayer, you can actually gain skill levels, and it's there's a lot more to the game, so it's really cool. So I've been kind of stuck on that. Every other GTA game I've played, um, I get stuck on it just because it's fun running around and killing people and stuff like that. But now that it actually has skill levels and money is in the game now, it just adds a whole new addiction to it. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just explaining why I have been absent from making videos for so long. A lot has happened the past few weeks. I won't get into too much detail, but there is hopes of getting a new computer pretty soon. So hopefully my video content, not content, but quality of the content will hopefully be better, to say the least. It's not great now, obviously. Surprisingly, I get subscribers. I've lost a few subscribers over the past few weeks that I haven't been making videos, but I've also gained. I've gained more subscribers than I have lost over the last few weeks, which is interesting. Um, and you might notice I'm out here fishing, and I'm catching all kinds of new fish and stuff. And we did not have a map reset. This is the same map, but I just went out really far. See, right now I'm currently at almost X 13,000 and Z 10,000. And how I did that was, oops, wrong button. No, that's the right button. I went through the nether. I dug about 1,000 blocks through the nether from my end of the tunnel, and just kind of found out. Actually, I went like 1,000 blocks in the nether, and then I made a portal somewhere way that way, probably like 3,000 blocks that way, just to make sure that if I made a portal in the nether that I would come out on the land somewhere. I was making sure I didn't come out in the middle of the ocean or something. So I came out on the land, and then I kind of traveled a little bit further, and I found this village right here. Sorry about the lag. I guess I could be done fishing now. I was talking to Adder. I'm online with Adder right now, but I think he's AFK. And I was asking him to sleep, but apparently he's AFK, so I was out here fishing all night waiting for it to turn day so I could record. Um, and yeah, you can see I have 54 kills now. I think the last time we talked, I had probably less than 30, I think. And after building the Ender farm and dying so much doing that, I don't care. I don't care about the death count anymore. So it's been really hard trying to keep track of all. Ooh, I got another name tag. I didn't realize I got another name tag. Sweet. Man, I got all kinds of stuff in here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically I've died a whole lot more than before. I got 10 name tags now. This is all from fishing. And this village I found way out here, of course I was looking for new biomes. Nothing around you can see immediately is new biomes, but there are some dark oak that way, and a lot of new things around here. But this is just my fishing resort. I came over here, and I found this village. I had different plans for how this video was going to lay out, but I think I'm just going to just record straight off. This is my new portal. I found this village, and I decided that I would live amongst the villagers, so I kind of just made myself at home here. It's a really nice village. Oh, it's raining. Perfect time to go fishing. I put one villager on the roof with some doors, hoping to kind of make an infinite breeder, which I don't need, but it doesn't work, so that's fine. But by living amongst the villagers, I actually mean I trap them all into a house together. Man, this lag! The leg around here is not nearly as bad as the leg around my other place, though. So let me do a F3A, see if that helps at all. So they're all in there. I think there's an iron golem running around somewhere protecting the place. So I've just kind of squatted here. I've taken over the blacksmith place. There's usually a crafting table right there. That's why it's gone. Taken over this place, put an anvil there, which I think I think now that's where the anvil should be, because when villages first came out, they had the blacksmith, but right here they just had a block, which was 2 stone slabs. And I think it was supposed to kind of look like an anvil, because assuming this was a blacksmith place, that's probably where an anvil would go. So I think they should actually make it so villages spawn with the anvil right here. It makes complete sense. And right now I have full armor. My helmet broke. I got all these diamond tools and stuff. But when I first came here, I actually went out just to go explore, and then I ended up staying here for about 3 weeks. I've been playing Minecraft for a little bit. I just haven't been recording. But like 2 or 3 weeks, I stayed here in game, just playing here, living off the land. So I got 23 diamond ore. I need to break those up actually. I was just kind of living off what I had here. A whole bunch of quartz because I've been digging the tunnel. Got 3 chiseled stone brick from Geek. Yeah, I didn't have all these diamond tools for quite a while though. I was living off the land, like I said. Collected a bunch of new flowers. These are a lot of the new flowers. There's a sunflower. I'm in the plains, but there's a sunflower field sort of that way that I got some of those at. And then other than that, I just kind of, I planted some pumpkins and melons right here. I got some wheat going on right here. And then in the well, I have my friend Peekaboo. And this is why I call him Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Oh, don't blow up. I gave him the name tag Peekaboo because I found this creeper in the well one day. It was bobbing up and down like it was, Peekaboo. Pop up, say Peekaboo. So I decided to put one of the many name tags I've got from fishing on him. So now every time he pops up, he says Peekaboo. He does hiss when he pops up, but he hasn't exploded yet. So I think as long as you just get close enough just to see his name, he won't explode. And that pig's been up there for a long time too. Other than that, around here, I got a whole bunch of saddles. And right here, I got a whole bunch more armor. This is because I found 2 fortresses on the way here through the nether. And also got a few saddles and stuff from fishing. In here is just a big furnace array. I've been smelting a lot of stone for the tunnel back to my place, which I've done a lot of work on, and I'll show you that in a second. But you can't really tell I've done a lot of work because the tunnel is so long. Like I've probably done about 300 to 500 blocks worth of tunnel design, and I still got a ton more to go. So not really noticeable. I got a crafting table in here, and that's really about it. And then of course I got my fishing dock, and I got my cows. I got a mine in there. There's a mine that drops down. This right here is an obsidian generator, just because I needed some obsidian for a portal. Put all my redstone I've been finding in this chest, because who needs redstone, right? And those chests right there, lined up against the side of the blacksmith, is all cobblestone and stuff. But yeah, this is just all I've been doing, literally. I've done some mining, just enough to kind of stay geared up and keep my tools in check. Other than that, I've just been over here fishing and fishing. You see my dock I got going on. It's a block and a half off the water, so it's not too high off the water, but it's high enough that mobs can't climb up onto it and get me. So you just kind of hop up on here, and then fish off the edge. Been getting tons of fish, as you saw in my chest. Let me catch something real quick, and then I'll go back and show you the chest again. It's really hard to see the bubbles, but yeah, oh, there's bubbles. Just regular fish. Now in 1.7 for fishing, obviously it's totally different because there's so much more you can catch. But there's also some animations now. You can actually see the fish coming up to the bobber. I got 64 cooked salmon in this one. I've been doing a lot of fishing. And that's another thing. I've been living off nothing but fish while I've been here. So it's been really cool. So you can see I got over a stack of puffer fish. I got 8 Nemos, or clownfish, whatever you want to call them. That's another thing I gotta talk to you guys about this episode. Bottled water from fishing. A Power 3 Smite 4 book. These are a new book too. Now if you enchant books or if you find books, you can often find them with different enchantments on it, which doesn't make sense because like say this one's a Power 3 Smite 4, which obviously Smite is for swords and Power 3 is for bows. So if I put this on a sword, the sword would also have Power 3, or if I put this on a bow, the bow would also have Smite 4, which just looks stupid to me. I don't like that. I don't really like that. I don't really like how the new books go. Tons of fish. You can also catch different poles while you're fishing, so I've gotten lots of fishing poles. I've came out here with, I think before I started fishing, I came out here with a normal pole, and I was catching fish, and I caught a pole something like this one, the Unbreaking 3 Luck of the Sea 2 and Lure 2. So I caught a better fishing pole than I had, which is really cool. I'm loving how fishing is now. Oh, so much stuff I want to talk about. Okay, so this is what I got going on here. Let me hop in the nether real quick. I'll show you kind of how the track is going to go. I haven't even finished my tunnel at spawn yet. But this tunnel is going to be well, maybe. This tunnel might be a lot more work than the one that goes from my house to spawn. This isn't my house. I'm not saying this is my new place. This is where the videos are going to be now. This is just my resort. This is my fishing resort where I come to fish and yada yada. Okay, so I'm going to hop in the nether real quick. I'll show you the progress on the tunnel, and then I need to go back to my place because I need to show you some things that have been going on there. Okay, now we're in the nether, and all these arrows on the ground. Geek came over one day, and he didn't know that you could actually shoot through the portals. See, the arrow disappears because I went through the portal, so we were trying to shoot each other through the portal. Like I was at my place, and that's a weird little block right there in my portal. Can you see it? You can see like the outline of it. As we were shooting through there. So this is how the design is going to be. I worked out a lighting design, which I think is really cool. Check it out real quick. It's cool. Would be better with a redstone lamp, but since I only had glowstone, that's what I used. And this is basically what the tunnel will look like. And then down here a little bit. God, I forgot to mute my damn TV. Sorry if you can hear Axemen in the background. Get down here a little bit further, you can see better what the tunnel will actually look like. See, right here, I'm going to have lots of iron bars. All of these iron bars here were all with iron that I mined up while I've been over here. But since we have the iron golem farm at spawn, I'll probably go over there and get more iron. And that's actually why I have all the tools I have now and stuff, is because I actually had to run back to spawn. Hey, little guy. I had to run back to spawn to get iron for tracks and stuff, because I have this track laid down, and you can see it go for quite a while here. But it does run out eventually. I'm not even close to finishing this tunnel, let alone the tracks, you know. So this is what it'll look like. It'll look like this. For here, I put a little lookout thing. I'm gonna put some stained glass up in here. There's a little bit of black stained glass right there. You can't really see it. Don't need it right now. But I'm gonna do some kind of design with stained glass, just so you can kind of look out here. There's not much to look at. It's just for looks. I know it's not the greatest looking room or anything, but just an idea. It was just something I was playing around with one night. And then I think also every once in a while on this track, there'll be a door here, probably some glass coming up the sides. You know, glass blocks on both sides of the door here. In the middle here will be a redstone lamp. And then every once in a while through the track, when it gets to land like this, there'll be a door you can come out of and come out here, get some quartz or something. And that's basically how the track's going to look. So now, let's look where we're at now. Check out the coordinates, and then we'll see how far away we are when we get back to my place. Okay, so up there you can see my cave tunnel that I've converted to a cave. This is the little cave area that goes down to my first nether fortress that I found. And then I kind of dug this offset room. And this is the first tunnel I dug, which that'll be closed off eventually, and this will actually be the tunnel that will have the track. And it goes all the way back to where we were. So you remember those coordinates we looked at, and now look at them now. So we are actually well over 1,000 blocks in both X and Z, or Z. Probably about 1,200 blocks away is that way. And it took freaking forever to run here. But now we're back here. We don't got much time left on the video, so I'm not going to get into everything I want to talk about, which is fine because that just gives me more content for other videos. I want to stay focused on a couple things. So we're talking about fishing. Oh boy, I really don't miss the leg around my place, so once I get into the overworld. I apologize for the lag, of course. Okay, so we're talking about fishing, and I was kind of I wanted to talk about, before we get into the leg, I want to tell you this story about Grutz's place. So Grutz has this place. It's kind of his base, but it's his kind of experiment with mobs. And he just has every kind of farm going on, every kind of mob farm. He has like a witch farm, a normal mob farm, a golem farm, and like all kinds of crazy stuff all in one place. And I'll show you that sometime. But he also has, because we were talking about fishing, and I was talking about, oh, it's raining, yeah, I'm gonna go out and go fishing now. And then he made an automatic fishing farm, which, you know, Grutz is all about redstone and stuff, and I'm all about all natural way, you know. I like going out and mining. He likes using redstone to whatever. So he has this automatic thing, which is just a single source block of water with some other kind of contraptions, and you just kind of spam fish into it. Just right click and hold it, and it just fishes over and over and over again. And you go AFK, and it just automatically catches stuff and automatically collects it. And he was saying he has never caught a clownfish before. So I went in there, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to lay claim to the first clownfish. So I went into his automatic fishing farm, and I caught a clownfish. And I named it Nemo, and then I put it in an item frame with a sign below it saying that I caught it. So I was the first one to catch it there. And then, it's not over, he also had just, you know, a normal water fountain that people usually do, and there's one block of water kind of coming down, looking like a curtain sort of. And I caught a clownfish in his fountain, so I also claimed the fountain. So now my goal has been lately to go around to everybody's base and be the first to catch a clownfish at their base. I went to Little Malice's place last night, and I was showing her the new fishing poles and everything. And I started fishing there because I wanted to lay claim to finding Nemo in her pond. And she actually caught a clownfish with a normal fishing pole, and I was using an enchanted one. So she found it first, and I was like, ah, okay, you win, whatever. So I just stayed there, just kept fishing, and I was like, oh, I'm still gonna catch a clownfish. And then she caught a second one. She caught 2 dang clownfish before I even caught one. So I just gave up. I was like, fine, you win. I'll move on to somebody else's place. So there's that. Now I'm trying to remember if I actually caught a clownfish at my place or not. So let me just go into here. There's some quartz blocks missing here. I think somebody came in here and mined some of my quartz out and like forgot that this was not the nether in here. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but I put some vines up here. So it catches you when you throw an ender pearl through. Oh, my good old home, sweet home. Lots been going on here as well. We'll explain that another time, but I'm trying to focus on the whole fishing thing. Look at this. Oh, I'll talk about that in another video. I want to put the beginning of the video because I'm never sure if people actually watch through my whole video. But that tree is a very strange jungle tree, and I'll talk about that in maybe tomorrow's episode. We're back on daily videos, by the way. Not every video is going to be as rambly as this one. I'm actually going to try and do... let's put those away. Well, actually, I need those. Are these cooked? No, that's raw. We'll keep those for now. I want to do my videos a little bit more chopped up and less ranty and less, you know, just me talking. Oh, yeah. So I've caught a lot of fish here. I think a lot of these fish was before the fishing update, because even before the fishing update, I've loved fishing. But now that it's come out, it's all I do. Like, I'll be doing anything. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If it starts raining, I will drop everything, grab my pole, and go out and go fishing. You guys are lucky I kept talking to you when it started raining earlier, because I would have just stopped my recording and went fishing. Louie, I wonder if I can name Louie yet. Because Louie was supposed to be the name of the first rideable... Because okay, let me slow down here so I can explain. We started this map in 1.6. We had our old map. Our old map started in 1.4. We went through all the 1.4 updates, you know, 1.4.2 to 3 to 1.4.7, all the way through to 1.5 for the big redstone update and everything. And then we started this map in 1.6. So that's why out in all the further lands is where all the new biomes are. And in 1.6 is when the horses came out. So everybody was focused on horses. Whereas me, I went old school and I found a pig. And I found this pig, and he was at spawn for a long time. I finally brought him back here. And then in 1.6 there was a bug where you can't name saddled pigs because it would just make you get on it. And if you shift clicked it, it would name it, but it wouldn't actually work. If you logged out, you would find that the name tag actually did not apply. So I want to see if it's actually fixed now. So let me right click. Oh, it named him and it mounted it. Okay. So his name is Louis right now. The name tag is gone. Oh, nope, and it's still there. So, see, I clicked on it. It almost looks like I duplicated it because his name is Louis, and then I also have Louis in my hotbar. So let me log out just for a really quick second. I'll see if his name is still applied. All right, Louis, come over here. So I relogged. The name tag is still in my inventory. Let's just see if your name is Louis. And it is not. So, okay, so what if I shift click on him? And it still mounts him. And of course I can't ride him because I don't have a carrot on a stick. I forgot about that. Okay, now let me see if I could... Yeah, I still got it. So let me log out one more time and see if it stays. And his name is not Louis. I still got him in inventory, so that still hasn't been fixed yet. So hopefully it will because I want to name Louis. I really do. But I think it's going to do it for this episode. I know it's the end of the episode, so I don't know how many people actually hear it. But eventually, and if anybody else steals this idea, remember I came up with it first. I did. Me, 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 me. Eventually, we're going to have a server. I mean, it's not that great of an idea. I'm sure a dozen people will think of the same idea. But we're going to have a server event at some point called Finding Nemo. And it's going to be just like the fishing competition we had last year on the first map we have. But the first one to find a clownfish wins, whatever the prize is. So Finding Nemo event's going to be soon-ish. Also look forward to a UHC event coming up pretty soon. And tune to tomorrow's episode where we are going to talk about what this is. And that's all you're going to see. So thank you guys for watching. Click the notification to the top right to watch the next video. Click the top left to watch yesterday's video. Leave a comment below. I always respond. Subscribe if you haven't. Oh man, it's been a long time since I've done that outro. I'm surprised I know how to do it. Alright, love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace the fuck out.